studiu nietypowy gość, Heinz Jurgens. Nie jest ani reżyserem, ani producentem, ani operatorem kamery. Jest za to wiernym festiwalowym fanem. Wraz z żoną przyjeżdżają rokrocznie na Krakowski Festiwal Filmowy.
Hello. We are very happy to see you on this festival. Which festival is it for you?
This is our 16th, I say our, my wife and me, we both are here. Our 16th festival. We started in 1995.
16th festival.
Yeah.
This is really amazing. So what then makes the city and the festival so special that you are coming back every year?
To start with, I worked here for 4 years, from 1994 to 98, as the director of the German Cultural Institute, the Goethe Institute. And at the end of my term, we decided to buy ourselves a little flat in Krakow, and we still have it. So that makes us come back automatically. We are here 5 or 6 times a year, but one of the visits to Krakow every year has to fit in with the film festival, and that's why we are here.
So, given that you are coming to Krakow since 16th year, you must have observed a lot of changes here in the city. How do you like the city now compared to what it was like 15 years ago?
It's getting better every year. Yeah, we notice from month to month, let's say the Sukienice on the Rynek Główny, they've finished it. It's beautiful again, in all its glory. We haven't been underground yet, for instance, in the Underground Museum. So there are always new things. The Schindler Factory Museum is new for us, and we are waiting for the opening of the Museum of Modern Art right next door to it.
It is opened. It is already opened.
Okay, we
yes.
won't have time this time because of all the films, but on our next visit that will be a must.
Well, I'm also a Krakowian, and I really love the city, and I also love the way that it changes. But how about the festival? How did it change?
Well, it was only 3 days to start with, I remember. And it's a full week now, I think 8 days altogether.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and we have time for 7, fortunately, this time. This has never happened before. We are here perhaps for 3 or 4 days only. But this time we said to ourselves, we also get all the newsletters on the internet and see what the program's like and what we are going to look forward to. And therefore, the more time we can spend here, the better.
So you are here, you don't have time for the Contemporary Museum, you will be watching films.
But we'll be back in July, and then in September and in November. Every couple of months we are here for a few days.
Okay, but I'm wondering, what are the films that you like to see the most? What is your selection?
Let's say it this way, our selection is when my wife shows me the day's program. We start at 10 or 11. Some of them overlap, so we have to decide which one we'd like to see. She is right now in the Podbaranami at the Hindenburg film, which I would have liked to see too. And we'll be back here at 7 o'clock for this evening's documentaries. Today we have seen various documentaries. Last one now, this Indian wedding arrangement. Fascinating films.
I've heard about this.
The point is, for us really, we've been all around the world with my work, you see, and we know many of the countries, many of the cultures, and to see these films reminds us of our lives together.
So how many films are you watching a daily, like on average?
3 or 4 sessions a day we're doing.
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot. And we live up in Osiedle Widok. We walk downtown to get some exercise. And if we can, we walk back too. The weather is marvelous, so we can.
It's a good distance. I'm living very close from there. So the last question, very short. Will you be with us next year?
Oh yes, sure.
Okay, so thank you very much for this meeting. I'm
thank you
I'm
too.
really pleased to meet you. And well, see you next year.
Thank you.